I am tired and exhausted and drained and enervated and weary and all the words that pass as synonyms of tired, because that's all I am. You know that feeling when your mind is so full, like that chemical in a test tube that is waiting to cause an explosion with just another degree of heat. Yet it's so empty, like that same test tube with invisible gas in it. It's there, but you can't see it. It's there, but you can't feel it. So it's empty, just like my mind. There are days when my head is like that receptionist in a government bank on the 1st of every month. There is a line of thoughts, restless, aggressive, hopeful and assertive, making their way through one after the other, and they keep pouring in. And I apply to my thought what my counseling professor has taught: meeting, greeting and seating. I meet my thoughts, welcome them in, and give them the most comfortable place in my head where they tend to stay for long. I'm not sure if it's my thoughts or myself that force me to believe that I am not enough anymore. Not good enough, not smart enough, not pretty enough, not thin enough, just not enough. With every day that is passing, I am becoming a little less hopeful, less optimistic, less motivated, less whole, less me. But somehow, just somehow, I am managing to turn that less into more. Less sleep is more work, less people is more me, less food is more thin, less arguments is more peace, and less interaction is more escape. I am running in a circle with no end. There are rounds and rounds that I take before I fall and break. There is something in me that wants to give in and let go. But I don't seem to understand what makes me continue circling myself and circling my thoughts and circling my words like I just did. It is becoming harder and harder to explain to my parents what I'm thinking, not because they won't understand, but because I don't understand myself. I can't remember who I used to be. I can't remember where I went wrong. I can't remember how I went wrong. My parents say, "Beta, be positive, be positive, be positive." But Ma, I am be positive, but I can't be positive anymore because the blood in my veins is running dry, and all I wish to do is break and fall and crash on the ground, like the thoughts in my head are crashing into fragmented make-believe walls that don't really have a boundary. Like they're running like a kid pretending to be an airplane, blindfolded, straight into each other. My teacher said today, "Can you imagine that love can be destructive?" And it didn't take me more than a second to second that statement. Love is nothing but destructive. It kills me when I have it, it kills me when I don't. When I have it, I don't want it. When I don't, there's nothing more that I crave. But love, dear love, is something that I have learned to push away from me. I have learned to appreciate it from a distance. I have learned to let it in and give it the furthest seat in my heart because it's only ever destructed me. Because people always leave, I know that. Nowadays, I wonder, how is it that my thoughts are stronger than my will? How is it that they have learned to control me and my mind and my body? So much so that when my mind tells me to hurt myself, I do. When it tells me to feel the pain, I do. When it tells me I'm falling, I believe I am. And I've always known that the fall is easier than the climb. So today, in this moment, I'm confident that I'm falling. My heart, my chest, my legs, my head, they're all falling, and my thoughts are just falling under them. I was told yesterday that I come from a family of warriors, being one myself. And if that were to be true, and I really were to be a warrior, I want you to know that maybe they're right. Maybe I am a warrior. But this battle that I'm fighting right now, it feels like I'm losing. Thank you.